What's going on, YouTube? We're going to be doing this month's monthly side quest, Strange Fates, uncollected difficulty, starting with Chapter 1. Following an intervention, Dr. Strange, the summoner finds himself in front of a sanctuary. I appreciate your punctuality, Summoner, but before we begin, let me just lock up the six. They're all done. Now, Strange called you here, but he has hands full dealing with other bigger, more purple problems. In the meantime, I figured I would make use of your assistance by investigating your version of important perspective around. What? When did I get here? Summoner, it's me, Wong. I've been here since the beginning, helping Strange while he was trapped in the astral plane. Protecting the sanctuary, defending against a threat, Dormammu. No? Nothing? Let's just get going. I can already tell this is going to be a long trip. With a wave of his hand, Wong opens a portal to the edge of the battle realm, and the duo depart. In the early days of the contest, Strange was afraid of what could lie beyond the limits of known battle realm. So he cast these protective spells along the edges of the contest, indeed to warn us the evasion and defend against intrusion. But that was many years ago, and since then our power has begun to fade. If you ask me, it's all the temporal disturbance caused by irresponsible champions messing with space and time. Mutants and machines rewriting history, spider people webbing up the multiverse. All of it bad for the stability of reality. I tell you this now, Summoner. I am not some mystical janitor to call on to mop up the battle realm. All this chaos, it has consequences. And one day, those little chaos chickens will come home to roost. Mark my words. Finally, we have reached the first of many wards. Wong motions to a glittering gyroscope of mystical signals, arcanine marks floating in the air ahead. The swaying magical emblem shudders and blurs violently as it spins faster and faster. Something is wrong. It isn't degrading. This is sabotage. Someone is interfering with the spell. Fear not, Master Wong, for my dark work will soon be done. Redhead. Red Skull, now stand aside as I dismantle this pitiful protective spell. I've got to stabilize it, Summoner. Stop Red Skull while I try to save the ward. There, the crimson bands, etc. match Master Scroll's complex quite well, don't you think? Unfortunately, though, Red Skull isn't bound. The sigil was still damaged beyond repair. I had heard that the leader of Hydra had dabbled in mysticism, but to undo the Sorcerer Supreme's Arcanine's works, something more sinister is at play here. With a flash, Wong and the Summoner are overwhelmed by an immense star-shaped light. God, another ambush, Summoner. I'll hold them off while you escape. Holster that sling ring, amigo, unless you want to be seen with more stars or friendlies. Some of us are friendlier than others. I don't think we've met before. My name is America Chavez, and this is my old friend. How have you been? Where have you been? Did you get the biscuits I sent you? Wong, you old devil, it's been too long. How is it? How's the sanctum? How's the novel coming along? Still playing that cliffhanger at the end? Voice Mino, can we please get back to the dire emergency we're here to deal with? Like I was saying, my name is America. This is Ridtron, and we're pretty sure something super bad is coming to the battle realm. answer your questions, I arrived in the contest quite some time ago, but decided to find a quiet place to settle down rather than take part. I set up a home for myself outside the edge of the battle realm where I could safely observe the contest of champions. It was during these observations that I've noticed Dr. Strange's swords had begun to erode. I've done some minor work keeping them up over the years, but it seems dire to live. Either Miss Chavez, who had been taking her own inventory of the contest and its quirks, she'd noticed the same thing and wanted a second opinion. I'm no stranger to interdimensional magic, and when those spells started to falter, it felt like being dunked in ice water. I went looking for Strange and sorcerers. Nobody was home, except for this big green shut-in. Yes, well, I'm here now, and between the two of us, we managed to determine that the Red Skull was disrupting the war one by one. But before I could grab him, the great deadly hand teleported himself across the realm. And it looks like you already got him. Guess we're all good then. No, we are not all good then. The Red Skull is not a master of mystic arts by any means. Someone has trained him, taught him how to dismantle our world. I doubt this is the only one out there doing so. We will need to rely on our allies, take stock on all the sorcerers and sigils, and defend them. Dr. Strange is unavailable, but there is another whose power will greatly aid us. I just hope she's accepting visitors. Wong begins to activate the power of his lingering mystical energy focus. Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt, but we're in a bit of a hurry here. With a single punch, America blasted a luminous star-shaped formation into existence and motions for Wong and his company to enter. Show off. The summoner and her compatriots passed through America's portal and into a ravaged forest, heavy, demolished debris, smeared with scorch marks. I suspect this is not what we were expecting. Back again to press your luck. Well, we won't hold back this time. The Scarlet Witch let loose the storm of chaos magic, leaving Wong Mercha little time to put up a mystical shield against the onslaught. What is her problem? I don't know, but we can't hold this up forever. America, teleport yourself and the summoner behind Miss Maximoff. Maybe you can explain we mean her no harm. Oh yeah, I'll do some explaining, alright. Come on, summoner, let's go apply some diplomatic persuasion. A little too little bit, right, Edge. Alright, that concludes this chapter. I want to see the next two chapters. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and I'll have the next video up in the next week or so. Thank you.